Welcome to Hot Wheels again, part 3. I actually don't even remember where we left off. We're 38% of the way done the game. I do plan on putting in a shift today, so we'll see what happens. But I do plan on, like, actually putting in some work. Once we 100% the game, we just get the privilege of being able to do the expansions. So, we still have lots of game left to go. Drifting Madness. Otwa. Rising Star. Hot Wheels Iconic 2. Thunderbolts. Is that it? Oh, we got, like, I hate when it says, like, the little exclamation point next to things. That drives me insane. So, sorry if I'm just wasting time here. Should be good. I've got some monies. Oh, crisp. I'll be having that. Let me have... Oh, I already have a Count Muscula. Okay. I haven't used the bikes at all yet. Maybe we use the bikes today. I've been kind of just like... I picked like 2 or 3 cars and went, I like these ones. And then that's all I've been using. So... Great Taxi Cruising USA in your rig. I've played Cruising USA, but not with the wheel. No. I have an N64 wheel. I played San Francisco Rush on it once. That was the worst thing I've ever done ever. And I have not taken it out of the box since. I'm a big stickler. Like, when I play through games, I'd like to play them on the hardware that they were released on. Just because I like to. But as somebody who went to arcades a ton and played a lot of, like, Midway, so Cruising USA... Cruising World's one of my favorite games ever made. San Francisco Rush on like a proper arcade machine. I do have to figure that out one day, because it can be done. I just have to sit down and like make it work. And every time I get to that point, I'm like, that seems like a lot of effort. I just don't do it. But I've had people like reach out and offer to help, and I'm sure it's not as complicated as I thought. Is this the one that Roberta wanted me? The contraption, the doohickey? How many doohickeys do I have? I have plenty of doohickeys. I am not one of those people that like needs to use their wheel for everything, though. There are people that like, hey, I bought my wheel. I'm going to use it on every single platform I possibly can. I'm just here for the vibes, you know? I have no problem playing things on controller. All right. Up. We're going to purchase and equip. I wish there was an option to do that, like right from the screen. Reduces the vehicle's weight, but also reduces the maximum speed. I love and hate that all these have a drawback. I don't actually want that. What does this do? Increases the maximum speed. So these will cancel each other out, I think. So I need 2 more. And then... I don't want to change the style of boost. I like the way it is. Yeah, I saw that. I unchecked this earlier, and I saw it was switched to a bar, and I'm like, I don't want that. I like the... I use it too much. I just spam it, and then I never have boost when I need it. I manage it better when it's like this. I feel like the boost is stronger. Speaking of people who've been here since, like, day one.
Holy shit!
Senny. Wait. Hey, Google, what's 96 divided by 12? Holy shit. Badger with the 8 years. 8 years. 8 of them. We're all fucking old, man. Oh. That's alarming. Thanks, dude. Thanks again. I had a little spiel. I'm gonna probably do another one before the stream ends. It's been my 15th anniversary was on the 23rd. Weasel, you've been around longer than that. I just had to like up and down the sub, but I get that. That's a very normal thing. I do not care. Funny guy. Funny guy. Funny man. Thank you, Badger, for the $96. You fucking mad lad. I don't know why, but I will not stop you. Man, dude, thanks for being here all these years and for filling my inbox with memes on Instagram, for better or worse. I'm getting better. I'm using Instagram more, so, like, it's not like I log in for, like, the first time in ages and have, like, 18 missed messages from Badger. I'm actually using Instagram a little bit more now. I stopped using Twitter, so I was like, well, Blue Sky still doesn't have, like, a ton of people on it, so maybe I'll just use Instagram. Okay, well, I'm just gonna give up. It's just weird because, like, a lot of my family follows me on Instagram. And it's weird seeing a post and then, like, one of my aunts being like, that's nice, honey. And you're like, cring, you know what I mean? All right, we're biking it. Not 2-3-2-thon yet. Actually, probably for tomorrow, should make the timer command. I believe, barring, like, technical issues or a small explosion, 2-stream 2-thon will begin with the playthrough of Fast and Furious Showdown on September 19th. That's all I have planned. That's it. And we were so busy when we were in Boston, I was like, I meant to plan out most of the streamathon. Oh my God! I meant to plan out most of the stream and it just didn't happen. Holy fuck. Oh my God, the boost is insane. Oh, I should have. Oh! Okay, I don't quite know what happened there. But I should get some ice for my water. It's a bit warm down here today. Oh, we got purple. Nice. Get super cupped, idiots. Too much. I put a little bit too much dip on my chip. This game, for better or for worse, has, like, really fun verticality to it. But the trade-off is once something like that happens, you're kind of just a passenger. Holy shit. The boost stat is insane. I didn't even look. Oh, I didn't notice we hit a, a couple beers, we're fine. I didn't notice that we had hit the gravity changeover. It's like, why is the roof getting closer? What did I do? I remember I haven't used a bike yet because they look goofy. Which either, like, something looking goofy either means I'm immediately interested or I don't care at all. Taylor Mills. Taylor Mills, Taylor Mills. Taylor Mills. Taylor Mills. Oh, my asshole. No! I used that for shitting. Wait, what? I love how we have multiple British friends, but Taylor is the burden of being the British friend. That's very common to me. What were you up to today, Taylor? Remember coming from Taylor's stream. My name is Aero. Nice to meet you. We play racing games of all sorts. We just finished the abomination that was iRacing Creator Series. Most of that was incorrect. The abomination that was the iRacing Creator Series, but it was really fun. I actually was stoked to post that VOD. I may have to do some editing for that. Because I forgot to do an intro. I did the intro in the beginning of the second race, so I may actually have to, like, do some clipping and some editing and stuff. ATS? Nice. Taylor Pills? Not streaming. I mean, you do. You just stream, like, in the morning for you. Like, your raid or your stream notification is usually one of the last things I see before I go to sleep. So you stream it, like, healthy times for you. It helps that I've been on a human sleep schedule and had to get up early for, well, get up early. I was up at 11 for CS today, which is the latest I've woken up in 2 weeks. We'll see how long it lasts. If we can just survive another week on a human sleep schedule, I'll be a very happy bunny. 11. Yeah, it's gonna be 15 this year. Don't worry. I'm writing that down right now, actually. I was gonna do it for 15 gift subs too, but I feel like that's like not. We'll see. That's 4 years ago. It sure was. Badger just resubbed for 8 years. I feel like I'm a million years old. It says it's off-road. Oh, I did this already. That's a lot. Yeah. I had just finished the whole spiel of, like, I don't know what I just did. I just finished the whole spiel of, like, hey, it's been 15 years. Thanks for hanging out. And some people have been along for the whole ride, and then he just showed up, like, as I said that. And Badger is one of the few, I think, that have been here since before I was streaming. I forget what his, I don't know if you're still lurking, Badge. I forget what your YouTube username used to be. I think it was still Badger related. Holy fuck, the boost. Yeah, I'm banking on the off-road not being real off-road and only being small sections of off-road. He got a bicycle! What's up, Isra? Or welcome back, I think. I don't know if that was the right call. Oh, God. There's a lot of people that have like, I think Jimmy would have been 8 years today, too. I didn't even notice. Third oval. Yeah. I mean it in the best way possible. That was fucking stupid. I'm so mad the one that I won is the one I had, like, the least faith in. Oh. Oh, no! Why? right, how far off would I have been? Is this a lap-based one? Oh, I would have been close, I think. I've already fucked it for the second lap. Calipers! Thanks for the resub, friend. A lot of big resubs today. How are we? Up, penis. Wrist was a fuster cluck. It was stupid the whole way through, but I was laughing pretty hard. Big chillin'. True, true. Oh, you updated your pronouns too. Perfect. I was very afraid that I was gonna forget because I've just known you by, you know, for so long. But I forgot that there's just a thing. There's a plugin for that. That makes my life very easy and cool. I'll probably still get it wrong, but like, I don't have as many excuses. Got 2 cavities filled. Show your butthole. Show your butthole. Pussy! Sorry, apologize. Hardest racing sim you've ever played? That's a great question. Like, sim specifically? If it's game, I think F-Zero is the most difficult game I've ever played. In terms of, like, the difficulty being fair and not just, like, the AI being broken. Or, like, something that's not supposed to be that hard. Like, they programmed F-Zero GX to be that hard. Pinball playing a racing sim? Probably winning Core Long Beach against actual NASCAR drivers. I mean, did it all come down to pit strategy? Yeah. But also, consider, shut the fuck up. Penis. 99 is tough. I was a big 99 gamer, man. During the streamathon, I'm absolutely going to renew my my Nintendo and play more 99. Yeah, Cisco's on the box for me forever now. But racing sim, probably. I mean, EA Sports WRC was tough because it was just a totally new form of racing to me. But that's more so getting used to rally because, like, I would say that's like a hardcore simcade, if that makes sense. That game is very easy on you. Can I ask why? What, the bike? Cisco, I've never seen you in the same place at the same time. Probably, I mean, like, the sim I've had the most, it's Paperboy sim. I mean, you're not wrong. I think the sim I had the most trouble with was Assetto Corsa because I had really high expectations to learn drifting quickly because of all my Forza experience, and then didn't. So I was really hard on myself. When you get home. What do you mean? Oh, when did I or when do I get home? Beat that mission. I have to cheese it by wall riding. I'm excited to finally experience GT4 for the first time as, like, a grown adult and not just using it as a drifting platform. Not like Colorado. God, no. No. I got home Tuesday afternoon. I took tomorrow, like, what I've tried doing is doing streaming the first day I get back, and then I'm always not, like, don't want to, my heart's not in it, I'm tired, I'm miserable. So yesterday I just, like, finished my laundry, did some stuff around the house, went to the grocery store, you know what I mean, like, just caught up on some things. I'll be back until next Thursday, and then I'm off to Vermont to catch my flight to Chicago. Oh, heavens. PK, watch this thing when I hit the boost button. Roberta was telling me to use the Super Cup, and I was like, this will be funny. I would bring you guys maple syrup as a gift, but I cannot bring it on the plane, unfortunately. I'm not checking my bag. I only have a carry-on, and I've tried this before, and they got very upset trying to bring a can of maple syrup on the flight. So next time we meet where I drive, I'll make good on that. I gave Cisco some. I think he's tried it. I hope. The National Guard, please no. I've avoided it already. My border crossing, by the way, painless. Totally painless. The guy gave me my passport back and said, "You're good to go." And I was like, "Are you sure?" He's like, "Should I not be sure?" And I went, "No, we're good. Everything's fine. Everything's good. Everything's great." Yeah, I went to a small border, though, that's only open until like 8 p.m. I didn't go to the main big one, and I think that probably had something to do with it, and I will be doing that again. Like I said before, I've got, like, options for next week, but I want to run Creator Series, but at the same time, I don't have to. And I need to work Skippies, because it's our last race of the year, and I don't want to take that day off. But it's LMP2 at Road Atlanta. It's like, it'd be fun, but I'm going to get my ass kicked. So I think if there was a race I'm okay with skipping, it's probably that one. But I said it before, so here's my shit sandwich that I have, basically. My two options are run Creator Series, wait at home, do the Skip Barber race that ends at like 8:30, 9 o'clock, and then drive 3.5 hours to Burlington. So I'd be getting into Burlington at like 12:30, 1. Holy moly. And then I have to get up at 4:30 for my flight, so I would basically not be sleeping and then doing a whole day of expo stuff on 3 hours of sleep. If I'm lucky. That's like implying I get in and fall asleep within 60 seconds, which never happens. So it's either that or skip the race, drive to Burlington, do the Skippy race from my friend's house, because my laptop should be able to run Zoom. I think it's run it before. And then that way, like, I have all night, you know what I mean? Oh, I'll get this right eventually. Which unfortunately seems like the better of the two options. That just makes way more sense. So it's not like I'm missing a, like, goofy combo or something silly. I'm missing something pretty serious. In a car I'm not really that good in. On a track I'm not really that good at. I'm sure it'd be fun, but I will make peace. I've only missed 2 rounds this year. That's less than most people. The more I think about it, the more people I know are going. Like, Rudy's going, and I had no idea. I saw, like, an Instagram post of the guest list and saw Rudy. I was like, wait, what? He hasn't mentioned it once. To be fair, he's been busy, you know, like, being a superstar poker player, and I'm not even joking anymore. Like, oh! Oh, like Fisher? Nice. Like Brian Sawyer that I know from Rallycross is offering us to go golfing with him Friday. I thought it was going to be, it would be small, and then the one in Charlotte would be bigger and there'd be more people there, but no. There's a ton of people I know that are going. So I'm glad that I made this work. I'm also excited not to travel after this. It's been a hectic couple weeks. Magfest, that's the plan, but... Oh, penis. Thank you, Roberta. Very cool. What up, Paul? I like donuts. That clip just came out on the schedule. Everybody from Paul's stream, my name is Aero. Nice to meet you. you do not know who I am, I'm also an iRacing broadcast team member, just infinitely less talented. I'm assuming we were training?
Holy shit!
Talk about streamers that are usually going live when I go to bed. That is Paul Smith. If you guys don't know Paul, generally one of my favorite people. Don't tell him I said that, though. He doesn't need the ego boost. Usually streams in the morning, so if you're an early riser, I hardly know her, you'll be able to catch his stuff. Oh, Cody. Oh, it's like a golden mushroom. Okay. But I do sim racing, arcade racing, old school, new school, everything in between. If you drop me a follow, I'd appreciate it. We're actually starting our streamathon in a couple weeks here. So it'd be cool to have you along for that. For those who remember the first one. I was going to say this one's going to be even crazier, but I've planned about the same. The last streamathon I did, it was the genius move of just, like, not planning anything other than the first game to play, and then that's it. And everything will be exactly the same. A lot of the, whatchamacallits, a lot of the, oh, it's boss time. A lot of the, like,
This is the most annoying boss ever.
I thought the Scorpion was unbeatable, and now this.
I suggest coordinated action to exploit the 3.2 seconds between each sonic wave attack.
Robert, he's right. With me. Now, here we go. The first shrinking selfie in history.
full of water. But I didn't think the last one would be as crazy as it was, and I was proved wrong. So the Bean Boozleds will return. I think the swear jar or the swear bands will return, where I rubber band myself every time I curse. Obviously, game requesting will come back. Honestly, I think the only punishment that I'm not bringing back is the hot sauce. Where I'm sure we can find an equivalent, but causing myself physical pain doesn't seem like a great idea. I tossed the idea around of doing cardio instead. Like doing 10 minutes on my bike, you know? So yeah, you're still making me miserable, but like, it derails the stream for actually less time than a shot of hot sauce will. Yeah, obviously it won't cost the same. What's up, Mebel? I'll change the prices, but it's not true. It's an unfortunate fact. I'm just good at convincing people otherwise. I miss the sauce. Badger, I'm fucking 32 years old, man. I ate spaghetti last night and woke up this morning fighting for my life. I'm not playing the hot sauce lottery again. But it's like, if it was just going to be incredibly unpleasant, that'd be fine. I'm afraid for my health. If we were going to do it, I'd only do it once. You know what I mean? I missed it. My new sim rig. What'd you get? Yeah, I would buy a bottle and then do it one time. That would be it. I could meet you in the middle on one time. Got it as I love cheese. Is it a lactose thing or just like can you still do milk and it's just kinds of cheeses? I have not ever heard of them before, but that doesn't mean that's a bad thing. Personally, I would have been a big fan of a Next Level Racing GT Elite, which you can buy now at nextlevelracing.com. Use code Aeroteq24 to save 5% off your order. That's right. Take your gaming to the next level with Next Level Racing. Official supporter of the Sim Gaming Expo. Probably. Fuck! Specific cheese. That's even worse. Because if you're lactose intolerant, you just pop a couple lactate, you'd be alright. Really? I thought the GTs were under $1,000 all in. Hey man, I've obviously want you to buy stuff for my sponsors, especially NLR, because they've been the coolest to me out of anybody. I guess with the exception of iRacing, but they're kind of not a sponsor. They're like an employer to a degree. But any sort of 80/20 is going to rip. Mowertician. That's an incredible username. I, too, love dead John Deere mowers. Sorry. Thanks for the raid. I appreciate it. Hope you had a good stream. If it's your first time here, my name's Aero. We play racing games of all sorts here. Sim racing, old school, new school, everything in between. Obviously, we're playing through the newer Hot Wheels game right now. I loved the first one. So we're just doing a relatively casual playthrough. I mean, it's 100%, but of the second one. But I'm having a good Tim. You had a good stream as well. Thank you for the raid. Thanks for trusting your community with me. Oh, you... I'm fucked, eh? Yeah, I'm fucked. IRX. I love NLR because they have a willingness to support medium-sized, thick leagues and channels that I'm sure... I farted. I'm sure they'd get it taking a loss on, but they do it anyway. Oh, the seat's what got you. The rig itself is under 1,000, I'm fairly sure. With the seats, that'll do. I'm sure. I'm almost positive. You don't need the seat. You could just get a seat. But if you got a deal for under $1,000 all in, then more power to you. You're gonna love it, man. Being able to just jump in the rig whenever you want and not having to hook anything up or plug anything in is a treat. Yeah, the rig itself, I think, I forget how much it was because I was calculating the price in Canadian. Because I was gonna buy one, and then they're like, "Hey, what if you didn't do that and we just sent you one?" I'm like, "Ha, okay, you fool." Oh. I think the bike's a bad idea here. Or the Super Cub. Paul, I think December build, I'm back to Dirt Road. Full time. I'm still only going to be on IR like once or twice a week, but Wheatland coming back's huge. Or Wheatland coming is huge. But like, I'll jump into Rallycross again, and I know I'll be on the back end of all these leagues and stuff, but I mean, like I love Next Level Racing as a company because of what they choose to do. You know what I mean? Like, there are other options out there that I'm sure if you spent your money, like a similar amount of money, maybe less, maybe more, that you'd get a product you'd be really happy with. Like, any 80/20 rig is better than no 80/20 rig unless it's made of like leaves. But I love that NLR is, again, not afraid to support smaller creators, and because it's not just me, you know what I mean, and smaller leagues, and like do something different. Oh, that was almost cool. Wheel it in space. Dude, I've never spent, like, they've sent me everything, right? I might spend my own money on the Gooch Cooler 9000. That is, I want one so bad. A sim rig seat with fans in it? I don't know why it took that long. I'm sure someone's already done it. Can I cut this whole corner? No, there's just... Oh, I can't. So when I inevitably fail this in 10 seconds. Noted up. There you go. Like, I'm not one to pump up one of my sponsors' new products, but
Boobies.
having built-in fans into a seat, especially if you're like me and you do more than like an hour of racing at a time. Paul, it's so nice, dude. Like, keep in mind, like, my sim rig stuff is pretty tame, right? Like, I'm on a small monitor. A very normal wheel, which is another reason why I want to do the streamathon. I want to buy my own gear. Cisco offered me some pedals, and I said, no. Whatever wheel brand I choose to go down, whether that's like Moza, Sim Magic, whatever, I want to get into the entire ecosystem. So I have like pedals, handbrake, everything be from the same brand. Goes to R9. I didn't think I needed a direct drive wheel, but the more I use them, the more I'm incorrect. Maybe like 4 years ago, I wouldn't have noticed a difference because the TX was a huge jump for me from a Logitech, G27 specifically. But now that I used, I don't know, it was a Sim Experience AccuForce they have at the office, and that's pretty like older technology, I think. It's really well loved. They had Huskenfeld, I think, Sprint pedals. So using like higher level sim equipment, I'm like, yeah, you know what? I think I can get use out of this now. Yeah, I think the pedals are a bit overkill. I don't think that's entirely necessary for me, but especially since I do a lot of drifting and off-road where you like mash the pedal. I'd want something with like an adjustable spring and then like turn it down, because that was a bit crazy. But my first prolonged load cell experience, let's say. That was terrible. Oh, wow, we're not even close to done yet. Oh, the triple. Brandon. I don't know what you did to Chestnoid, but you hurt him on a personal level, and I'm really glad you did because it was funny. Oh! 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 And the dirt road, or the dirt oval race, Chestnoid was out there. I don't think it was on purpose. He was just struggling a little bit and cleaned out Brendan twice while me and him were racing for the lead. The first time I was like, damn, that sucks. The second time I was genuinely laughing so hard I couldn't see where I was going. I wasn't laughing because you got taken out. I was laughing because it was the same guy. And he like bounced off the wall and just overcorrected, so it looked like he just went Hyperstar, kill him. It just it was really good. What's up, Flash? What's up, Racing? If it's your first time here, my name's Aero. I just did this wheel twice, so I'll keep it brief. We play racing games, sim racing, of course. We were also in the we were fighting with Brandon and Kamikaze there at the end of the oval race. We do a little bit of everything. We're playing Hot Wheels, the newer one. I say this is new. It came out in like 2021. Or 3, I think, actually. Couple beers. We're fine. We'll also be at the Steam Gaming Expo. I'm getting stickers to give away. So if you see me at the SGE, just come and say hi, and we'll have a set of stickers for you. I got 50 of each, and I got 3 sets, so that should be plenty. It sucks because like you can't miss any of them. I am happy to be home for the next week. Let's put it that way. It was a long fucking week at iRacing. A long week. I had a really good time, don't get me wrong, and then everything crammed and went over really well. What means more to me than, like, obviously having my superiors telling me I did a good job means a lot, right? Like having Drew and Cisco be like, no, you did great, you're doing better, or like giving me points to improve as a commentator, that's awesome. What meant the world to me was having people from the dirt road community, from the short course community, like DMing me and going, man, you're doing awesome, like thanks for what you're doing in the broadcast. Somebody reached out and said, hey, I hope you're doing the Chili Bowl, I want to hear you again. I'm like, I don't know shit about the Chili Bowl, but I'll have to study. I don't think that's gonna happen, but just the thought matters, you know? But it was a busy week. It was a really busy week. Last year we had time to have fun. This year there was no time to have fun. On a car now. Welcome to fiscal responsibility. Ooh. A rallycross special event. Paul, it'll never happen, but I'd love to see a dirt road championship that does the same thing that the dirt oval championship does, where half the events are short course, half the events are rallycross, and whoever wins is like king of the dirt or something. We have to come up, well, we don't have to, but it'd be nice to come up with an ungendered name. Saying king or queen just sounds stupid. I'm sure there's a way to get around that, but yeah, the master of dirt. Yeah, it wouldn't be that hard. But I don't think it'll happen for political reasons. As in, I don't know. Lord of the Dirt sounds great. To goat. So I don't think there's enough people and enough interest to do a full-blown short course series, maybe with Wheatland coming out, but there's a full-blown short course series or a full-blown rallycross series, and a lot of the best drivers are good in both. So like Quentin, great example of a driver that was a rallycross driver. Evan McFarland as well, or McFarland, there's no D. He did not invent Family Guy. Oh, that's... Oh. The dirtiest person alive. That might not make it past QA. But I think that because some of the rallycross tracks are just not great, right? Like IRP springs to mind as one that's kind of bogus. So I think there'd be, like, you just get the good rallycross tracks, the good short course tracks, which is, you know, all of them, because there is only 4. Did I make it? It'd be nice to have rallycross too, like at the beginning of the year, like spread them out. So there's one in the spring, and then one in the late summer, early fall. Basic digital skills. Why? What happened?
No more flapping around, Taro thingyless.
That's not. Okay. All right. Basic digital skills. Interesting. Oh, yeah, you have another job. I forgot. My bad. You're a business professional. So what? You'll be teaching old people how to read emails? Like... I hope you're being paid a hilarious amount of money for that. That is not something I'd wish on my worst enemy. Say favorites. I'm glad that they're doing that, because that's something that, like, I don't know how much... I don't want to ask your age. But, like, my generation, we were the first, like, generation to be born into that. Where I guess computers were... I'm going to sound 100 years old. But computers and stuff were kind of getting normalized when I was, like, 5. Right? So I was introduced to the idea of technology really early, and I was able to get in, like, something really fortunate that when I was born. And kids obviously now are born with a goddamn iPad in their hands, so, like, they're used to it. So if you were born, like, even Gen Xers who have never used a lot of computers in their life, like, it'd be really difficult for them to know how to do all this stuff off the top of their head. I mean, wake up early to do Crandon. What sucked, it wasn't getting up early. It was that we had a show that started at 9 and that ran till 10:30. And by the time we finished rapping and got home and ate dinner, it was 12:30 at night. Like, if we could have just left the office at 9 and got home and, like, had a good night's sleep, it wouldn't have been that bad. But holy shit. I'll fucking do it, too. I'll fucking do it, too.
The plain beers.
I can't wait to be on a plane at 6 o'clock in the morning, and the lady's gonna roll over with the trolley, like, something to drink, like, 2 beers? 1 beer. What? 2 beers. What? 3 beers. What? Flying out of Vermont, there's just gonna be, like, a bunch of old lesbian ladies looking at me like, excuse me? Are you sure? Yes. Yes, I am. So used to it being born with an iPad in your hands to teach you how to use your computer. That is true. That is true, actually. It's almost easier now. Thanks for the $20, Lamp. I appreciate you, man. I'm gonna cheers. We're gonna cheers with eye contact. I'm excited. No computer, then we got a BCO micro, then went to high school, we had old computers from a bank. So yeah, like, like, we're not too far behind. So it makes sense, right? Instead of just going, go figure it out, and then, like, you get home and you're like, fuck, and, like, I don't know about you, but I don't want to sound stupid. So, like, if I need help with stuff like that, I just won't ask and try to figure it out. 9 years. Okay, that's not too bad. Ooh. Eye contact, I'll come. I wonder if there's gonna be, ooh. Like a media room. And a lot of, I'm assuming this convention's not gonna be massive. So there's a lot, like at TwitchCon and stuff, there's a room for, like, media and partners and whatever that has, like, some refreshments where you can get off the floor and just chill. I wonder if there'll be one of those in Chicago. I just want free, like, mozzarella sticks. Not mozzarella sticks, like vegetable sticks and stuff. Also, there's a Jersey Mike's within, like, walking distance of my hotel. I'm a happy bunny. Yeah, we got lucky, I think, our generation. Because even now, like, if I need to learn how to do something on Windows 11, I need to look up how to do it. I understand what the words mean. Sign up for streaming from the expo? Shit! I didn't look into that. I was just gonna grab my phone and, like, walk around. I'll go back in the brap. You know the bit too? Fuck yeah, dude, of course. I've been practicing my signature for this moment. I'll have some stickers for you too. I fear I was like 50 of each would be plenty. I may have fucked up. Was that Sean? Oh, don't goop me. Crap. That's my close personal friends, T-Pain and Hertrich Eugene Jr. Racecraft 720 was not hard to figure out. Congrats, dude. By the way, we were all pulling for you in the broadcast booth. Not that we have our choice of winner, but it's like, Sean will give a good interview. I want Sean to win. It also made for like a really good story too. Like having followed your career of heavy like big races, it always seems like there's just something missing, and there was nothing missing this time. You put in the work, paid off. Just pissed that Dashley didn't come back to try to go 2 for 2. We actually, like, there's a lot of people I expected to be in that second race that weren't there. Voice chat beefing. There was voice chat beefing literally all week. It was awesome. It was incredible. Since Wednesday night, as soon as Dane threw the first punch, it was just salt the rest of the week. Oh, penis. Yeah, Dane did not care. Dane did not care if he made friends or not. Think I'm working on something. You know, it was brought up at the office that Nappy Boy Gaming should have some sort of presence in sim racing. I don't know T-Pain very well. That's just mostly a joke. But I could probably get you in touch with her. What's up, Adam? Likewise, brother. Pretty disrespectful. So here's the context, right? Last year, Dane was not as like scorched earth. He was still throwing sliders and making enemies, but it wasn't anything like this year, and really had a couple people gang up on him. So I don't know if this year, instead of just being like, hey, I should calm down, you know, like race people how I want to be raced, I think he's like, you know what? I don't really do short course. He's more of a USAC midgets guy. So he does a lot of the midgets and iRacing, so that's why he's excited for the Chili Bowl. I don't know if he just went, you know what? Fuck it. I don't care if I make friends or not. I don't particularly give a shit. But it made for a really good broadcast. So. Later, Weasel. I'll be here for a couple hours tonight. My plan was to go 8 hours today. As kind of a makeup for missing Saturday or missing FDU Utah again. I'll catch, like, most of it, but I'll have to check tonight when the stream actually goes live. Maybe I'm missing the mark. I purposely did not want to talk to him about it. He DM'd me the first night, and I was like, you know what? I'm just a commentator. This does not concern me. I don't want to get involved. You stood up? Yeah. Yeah, I've seen people do some moves in Cowboy, but he was in a different area code. Also, if it wasn't for him, the racing would have been too nice. He was like, through the first disrespectful punch, and everybody just went, okay. And it got real dumb for the rest of the week after that. Again, probably sucked to race against. Was incredible to watch. So, I think he's a younger guy, right? I don't want to sit here and talk shit about him either. I'm not. But he's a younger kid, and he's got a bunch of people that are, like, kind of giving him shit. And, I mean, rightfully so. But you could take that one of two ways, right? The way I would have taken it is, maybe I got to calm down. I got to race with these guys and girls all week. I think it would be a little bit unprofessional, you know? To get everybody this pissed off this early on. Or he go, they hate me because they hate me, and just keep doing what you're doing. Which is funny, Sean, because Josh went and did some Crandon races like the next day, and Dane was racing. So I don't know if he meant like he's never doing the championship again, but... I was saying this before you showed up. I'm going to wait one more season, and then the season where Wheatland comes back, I'm doing, like... I'm going to drop road racing and do dirt road for a whole season. It's going to piss me off. I'm going to lose some license, but... I got so angry in an official, I went, you know what? I'm going to stop racing this for a while, and then just gave it up for like 3 years. Nothing but rally kart? I'm working on something. And by that, I mean I have an idea. Goblins. I went back and watched a couple races. It really, unironically means a lot to see people that had no interest in dirt road racing before watch a week of Crandon and then go, that looks fun as fuck, let's do it. I still think the best place to do it is leagues like iRacing Short Course, Racecraft. Officials are just tough with the safety rating thing, and it's all it takes is one person deciding that you're not going to finish the race to ruin your whole day, and then you tank your I rating, your safety rating, it all goes to shit. So leagues, especially where there's post-race stewarding, where you can kind of control that, whether through penalties or just education, is the best way to go about it. But you can't stay in leagues forever, unfortunately. Like, if you only drive the truck once a week, you're not going to learn anything. But yeah, I think that was, I was saying earlier, having the community be stoked about it, and having new people who have never watched a lot of off-road truck racing show some interest in off-road truck racing is, like, don't get me wrong, when the people who pay me say I do a good job, that means a lot, but this is another level to me. Oh, Jesus. Like, come! Damn. Dane's fast, man. If he wasn't fast, it wouldn't be an issue. He had, like, bad qualifying. He knows where to put the truck. Like, it's not that he's a bad driver. I think he just thought everybody hated him, so he said, you know what? Fuck it. I don't care what these people think. I'll do what I want. There was two ways he could have taken that animosity. One is, I'll go into this, like, a little bit more subdued. You know, I'm not going to throw big, dumb sliders, and I'll be calm. Or just, fuck it! And he went with fuck it. He very much went with fuck it. I got my Jared Deander references in. I was hoping you'd see them on the gram, but that went with a no. I'll have to keep trying. That's another thing too about watching like Top Split all week is that you could see where they go for passes. So I learned a lot. And stuff to the effect of like I don't know why I touch my head like that when I get nervous. But, like, how to race, right? Like, you're not, bam, like, knocking people off course. Like, you can see, especially Crystal. I think Crystal, if she found, like, this much pace, is the best all-around short course racer in iRacing. Or at least absolutely in the conversation. Connor Berry is bad fast, but keeps getting himself into situations. Whether he gets, like, fucked on the start or gets knocked back. Crystal always picks the right time. She's super smart. She's patient. She's not afraid to get physical. People respect her on the track because, like, if I fuck with her, she'll fuck back, right? She's super, 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 like, intelligent. There are people that are a little bit faster than her, but, like, get frazzled really easily. Like, if somebody throws a slider, they just start, like, driving into people and, like, racing head ass. She doesn't get, like... Her it takes a lot to break her mental. Yeah, if somebody fucks with you, you just have to, like, roll with it. You can't get red mist, because then you just lose so much time. We saw it all week. Where somebody would throw a dumb pass or a dumb slider, and then the other person would throw a dumb slider back, and then all of a sudden there's 2 other cars in the race. Like, the races aren't that long. They're 10, 15 minutes. You got to plan. Like, yeah, it sucks that you got dive bombed and lost a ton of time, but if you start boxing, it's not going to be a race per second. It's going to be a race per fifth. So get nose to tail, just stay with them, and then plan your, like, learn where they're making mistakes and plan out your attack from there. Yeah, that's Sean. Oh, I was 3/10. Thanks, Oprah. Said I'll be the villain. Yeah. I mean, he'd have to speak for himself. I'm just, you know. And if he's for some reason somebody sent this to him and is being weird about it and he's watching it back, I'm just a storyteller, man. That's literally my job. If I was just there to, like, say what happened on the racetrack, commentating would be really boring. I'm there to, like, explain storylines and just call it as I see it. And if you disagree with me, that's totally fine. That's my style of commentary. I like to look for stories. Like, I went to school for journalism, man. That's kind of like what I do. Yeah. I mean, dude had a ton of opportunities to speak for himself, too, in the interviews, and... Shrug emoji. Yeah, I think Wheatland, I'm going to come back, and it depends if the streamathon is still going or not in December. It made for a great plot for the whole week, I'll put it that way. Like, some of the races weren't as, you know, but we still had, like, storylines and stuff and like that. And like Crystal, who just kept racing for no particular reason. And lost 2 license classes from getting the shit kicked out of her all week. Sean, I did pitch an idea of doing a, like, the theme song they have that we used for the broadcast is like 4 minutes. So I did do a pitch of, like, hey, why don't we do an edit of the whole week to that song, like a kind of like an after movie. They got a video game coming out. They got other things to do. They got things to do. I was like, there's so many good races throughout the week just in Top Split, you know what I mean? And, like, big crashes and, like, cool moments. Gale, from what I heard, a lot of people didn't want to risk safety in the last race. I was surprised there was no King and no Dashley in the second race. I thought Dashley would go for the double, but I think you just went, you know what, fuck it, beers, and just went to go do something else. Increases the power boost, but decreases the acceleration. Yeah, that's kind of a catch-22 with off-road, is it's so easy to get incident points. And it's such a short race that you kind of can't up the incident limit. So you kind of have to pick your points carefully. But in Crandon, like, no one was lifting. Like, there was no quarter. You know what I mean? Like, that's why I think leagues are the best place to do it, because you don't have incident limits, right? If you do something stupid, you protest it at the end of the race. That person either gets spoken to, or yelled at, or whatever. Oh, it has to be a balanced car. What's he called? What do we have that's balanced, that's interesting? Oh, I can just sort it, can I not? Yeah. Here we go. Forgot this game is made by intelligent people. Electro Silhouette. Oh yeah, these are all the ones I need to download still. They're free, I just have to... My ultimate goal is to get people to take short course racing seriously to the point where people stop calling them jumpy trucks. That's like not like I'm not mad about it, but every time I hear someone go, "Ooh, jumpy trucks," it kills me a little bit on the inside. So I'm like, we all take this very serious. Like, it is fun, don't get me wrong, and silly, but like, what if it wasn't just silly and just like a serious form of, you know, sim racing? That's why, like, I try to take it as seriously as I could all week, and guess who's bald? Welcome back, Tank. We have options. There's also, we can also go little guy gaming, which is funny. Yeah. I'm not like singling you out. Like, a lot of people do it. Like, even if you go, the only one of the websites that I know that sells short course setups is Team Watson Racing, and they're listed as jumpy truck setups. Like, it's not, you know. It's not uncommon. This seems like a bad idea. I just have a feeling it's going to sound gross, and I'm locked in for that. Tank's head looking like my balls. Nice and smooth. Allegedly. Hotted balls up ahead, Gordon. Heads big ones. Oh, upgrading it to ultimate does switch the boost type. Gotcha. Aftershave stings. I used to use it just because it smelled nice. And then I stopped using it. Well, I don't shave bare anymore. I just shave like with a razor, like a trimmer. Here's the boost gain. Well, I'm not going to use it for any of that. Oh, this is probably why I was getting knocked around in the other one. Actually, I don't care if it makes it slower. PS1 Haggard's crazy. You're not wrong, but PS1 Haggard is crazy. I don't want to take that. I want... Oh, I don't care. I'll just do this to be able to have that, and then... Increases the boost charge gain while exploding a slipstream. This is also fine. Maybe this will work. I could have put money in the obstacles too, but I chose not to do that. The drift ones have either been incredibly easy or really hard. Parkour in the arcade. Oh, chat, I did probably one of the funniest things I've ever done in my life. To an audience of 0, which made it even better. Oh my god, the sututu on this is nuts. The entire asshole. It did not involve Fecus at all, actually. I don't think we're gonna get it first try. I've already dropped the combo like 3 times. Can I do a 360? No. Alright. So number 2. We went to the state fair in Vermont, like the Champlain, whatever the fuck, on Monday. Tuesday. Wait. No, it was Monday, I'm sorry. We did our hangout day on Boston on Sunday. Damn it. And there was bumper cars. And it was very funny. Because the second time we went on the bumper cars, I made an enemy of like a 9-year-old kid. Like, we were both laughing, but we kept fucking headhunting each other. And I had Freebird playing on my phone at full volume. So anytime someone was, like, driving around, I just needed to, like, set the scene for yourselves. Like, people just trying to, like, they don't go very fast. They're like, right? And I got my sunglasses on. I'm on the wheel like this. And just, it's really good. And every time I saw this kid, I'd flip up my sunglasses, and we'd stare each other in the fucking eyes, just like heading towards each other. I had made an enemy. There's one time where he got stuck in between 2 cars, and I pointed at him. He was like, no. Same thing happened to me. I went, please, no, I have a family. There was like another like 30-something-year-old woman that was definitely there with her kids or something. And I looked at her while we were getting hit. I'm like, this is just like Costco parking lot. I had a great time. I ate deep fried Chips Ahoy chocolate chip cookies, and I think I passed a stone or something. I thought I was gonna die. I had the best poutine I've ever had outside of Canada. The bar was pretty low. And a very overpriced Italian sausage. The deep fried Oreo is way better. I tried deep fried Oreos last year, so I wanted to try something different. The deep fried Oreo is way better. Yeah, the Chips Ahoy were okay, but when they kind of aren't hot anymore, they it just gets really soggy, and like the actual cookie gets like lost in the breading. Yeah, they had deep fried everything. It was just, we had the full state fair experience. Oh. I'm gonna keep going. I just want to see what happens. I think it's a state fair. It's not a state fair by name, but like there's a fairground, there's like midway, deep fried things, carnival games. I saw a model train exhibit. I saw, what was the other thing? I saw a bonsai tree competition, the world's largest pumpkin, or Vermont's largest pumpkin. Oh yeah, we're gonna make it. It seemed like a state fair to me. Okay, we got it. As I was saying, these are either like hilariously easy or incredibly difficult. Consider your nuts fried. Goodbye. Is there anyone even here to kill Tank? It must be, yeah, because it's the same thing. It was all week this week. Oh, I wish I would have had milk. That would have been elite. We also were looking for a place to sit, so by the time I ate them, they were, like, not hot anymore. But I knew the Oreos slapped, so I kind of just wanted to try something else. No, do not bring deep-fried Oreos. I've had them before. Don't bring those. That's going to be the saddest thing to eat a deep-fried Oreo that's been sitting in a vehicle for how long? Nah, I gotta kill Tank. Thank you for your Cervix, Tank. That should be hot. Yeah, I just wanted to try it. I knew the Oreos slapped, and the Oreos did slap, but, like, I couldn't... I had my false tooth in, so I couldn't eat. So by the time we found a place to sit down, I sat down, goodbye, and had a bite. I'm like, this is all right, but, like, the cookie is starting to re-cookify, and it's just, like, a lot of bread with chocolate in it. It's still good. It was nowhere near as good as the Oreo. This has been State Fair Tech Tips with twitch.tv/Aeroteq. Subscribe for more or less, or I killed a man. Chicago can't hurt me. There's a fucking Jersey Mike's within Uber Eatsing distance. Or DoorDash, whatever. I didn't end up going to Jersey Mike's on my way in my travels in Boston. There just was no time. I had to get to the office before 2:30 or 3 on the Tuesday, which ended up being for fucking nothing. That's great. We had technical issues all night, or we had technical issues that night, so I couldn't even do the Coke broadcast. I was there. I had my papers. I had my little questions, my little book. But the audio broke last minute. So I didn't get a chance there. And then on the way out, I was just like, you know what? I'm tired. We're going to the fair today. I don't want to stop and eat a huge sandwich. And then go to the fair and eat a bunch of other fried crap. So I will get my Jersey Mike's in 2 weeks. Ball! Oh, God. Yeah, fried dough isn't like a big thing because it's the same thing as a beaver tail here. So I forget who was, one of my friends got fried dough and she's like, do you want some? I'm like, nah, I'm good. I'm like, really? I'm like, yeah, it's pretty well the same thing as a beaver tail. The form factor is a little different. But like fried dough with sweet on it is, you can get that everywhere here. I think that race would be that short. Yeah, the TLDR, I guess, was a good week. Busy. Like, even the days we had time in between broadcasts, I just, like, had a coffee and took a nap. Like, I was so wiped. All I needed was one day where I could sleep more than, like, 6 hours, and I would have been good. It just was never in the cards. Either we had some sort of issue and stayed late, or, like, by the time I went and got food, it was, like, 1 o'clock in the morning, and we didn't sleep much, and it just never worked out. I brought my camera and everything to stream. I just never did it. We'll do something from Chicago. I don't know what it's going to be. I did tell Mr. Sim Gaming Expo I would be streaming from the expo, not just talking about it before and then talking about it after. I did hype up and say, like, hey, man, I've talked to a couple people in my community that have bought tickets because I am going. Maybe that's one person, but it's someone. But I said in my, like, application that I would stream from the event. So I'm gonna try. Even if it's for like an hour just on my phone. which it's probably what's going to have to be. Depends if I have Wi-Fi or not. If I have Wi-Fi, we're golden. If I don't have Wi-Fi... Oh, I didn't slander you. I used you as leverage. Eat a Chicago hot dog? I have a hat trick of Chicago things I need to do. Actually, there's more than 3, but these are 3 big ones. I need to have proper Chicago dog, or pizza. I've had deep dish pizza, but from like a reputable source, but it was frozen at Cisco's house. I need to have it straight from the witch's tit, if you will. I'm not as big into like hot dogs with a bunch of toppings on them, so. I'm very simple when it comes to my wiener inhalation. 2, I need to have Malort. I know it's bad. I know it's bad. I need to know. What's up, Michelle? I need to know how bad it is with my own taste buds. I know it's not good, and that's the whole point. 3, I need to go downtown and flick the big chrome bead. I will not be the first person to do this. I will not be the last person to do this, but I need to do this. Getting some indies. I don't even know what that is. Oh! I could have went to the left or the right to get the bump there, and I went in the middle. That one flick. That's fine. I'll accept my punishment. Oh, welcome back, Tank. Wonder what happened there. Where'd you go? Bakery. Oh, fuck. Probably. Yeah, I know you're talking about the cupcakes. Cisco's playing tour guide, I think Sunday or Monday. Probably Monday. We leave Monday, but very, like, late in the evening. Like, I think my flight's at, like, 6. So we have, like, all day. Racers go. Did you see the dirt oval race? Because like that, but 3 other times. It was a beautiful, utter disaster. What's up, Sampus? I could have at least finished second in the dirt road race, and then I tried to pass Alex Gillen. Or somebody on the inside of a corner I shouldn't have tried to pass him on the inside on and got hit a bump and spun out. I think it was Gillen. I did it again. Laguna, I spun in like 2 really stupid places and then just could never make the time back. And then the oval race at Lanier was just... Everybody ate shit at least once, I think. Everybody had their own flavor of shit. Out of the corner. Hey, buddy. Just because you're right doesn't mean you get to be mean to me. No. You could jump. But I don't think I... Okay, you're right. You're right. No, you're right. I was like, aren't I out of boost there? Like, I don't think so. I think the problem is I keep thinking I'm going to hit the jump, and then in the middle of the air, I'm like, oh, doesn't look like I made it. I forget what year the first... Oh, Jesus. The first one came out. But I sat down, like, I don't do game awards or anything, but I remember the stream. I was just thinking out loud. I'm like, what was the best racing game this year? And I didn't even have to think. I'm like, it was Hot Wheels. This game has, if you are into Hot Wheels or, like, grew up liking Hot Wheels, this game is, like, a no-brainer. Especially now that it's gotten to the point where it goes on sale. You can probably skip the first one. The second one's just, like, the first one, but better. The first one wasn't bad, but, like... That's kind of the beauty of being done the list, is I can go through and play a lot of these games that kind of slip through the cracks. I want to play the Monster Jam game really bad, too. And that looks very decent. You can only use off-road vehicles. Boy. Never mind. Play AeroteQ games. But, like, they're my favorite kind of games where they're easy to play, hard to master. Like, I'm playing on hard. There's a difficulty above this. But this is, like, a good... I have to try. But it's not going to hand me, like, the win. You know what I mean? Like, I don't have to sit here and retry races 8 times unless I'm being obtuse and, like, trying to do it with this car that doesn't make sense. Look at this fucking thing. Said everything being a sim. Man, I made a mistake the other day, and obviously I have a huge bias, right? A huge bias. But the fucking discourse I've seen on iRacing Arcade hurts me. First of all the people going, oh, you're gonna have to pay a subscription. Like, good joke. You're not funny. It just isn't funny at all. You're just... I don't mean like it's offensive. I just mean that you're not good at being funny. Like, find something else that you're good at, because this is not it. I saw so many people on fucking Reddit, like a non-zero amount of people, that are like, well, they're taking time away from iRacing. They should be focusing on oh my god, what is this? They should be focusing on iRacing. It's stupid. It's just stupid. It's a different dev team. They just gave Original Fire Games some money and said, go make video game. And they're like, okay. 2, it opens up the ecosystem. I know a lot of people who do sim racing. That's all they do. They don't play video games. They sim race. That's it. They do iRacing, Le Mans Ultimate, whatever. That's it. Right? So I guess I get it. But also, being able to, like, let's say you play iRacing and then having an iRacing game for your kids to play, or your partner, or to play on the Switch on a plane. Like, it just opens up their ecosystem to where realistically you could be playing an iRacing produced video game every day. Not that you should. Variety is the slice of life. But I see exactly why they're doing it, and it makes perfect sense. The Gateway Drug for iRacing. It's genius. It's a brilliant move. Right? NASCAR more so than IndyCar, but people are, like, kids are going to buy the NASCAR game, go, wow, this rips, and then later on get an iRacing subscription. Hopefully much later, like after they've matured. You know what I mean? I kind of want to use the... I'm stuck between this gentleman and this gentleman. Launch ya. Yeah, like, is it going to be for everybody? No, but that doesn't inherently mean it's bad. You know what I mean? Like, am I going to play the NASCAR game for, like, a month and then drop it? Probably. It's just not, you know, it's not my thing. At least I get the nostalgia from the older games. But I know the NASCAR video game fans have been eating plates of shit for probably 10 or 20 years now. The best games since NASCAR 05 have been mediocre at best. And they deserve a good video game. Am I sad that... Oh, no, I can't talk about that. I don't know if I can say that. I'll wait. I'll wait. I know something about... I knew about the IndyCar game probably 3 days before you guys did. I was walking past somebody's desk in the office and saw, like, a dev kit open on one of their screens and went, oh! And I'm really glad I didn't have to sit on that knowledge. But I do know some things I shouldn't know. I don't want to lose my job. Scans Evergreen. It'd be nice. Evergreen's really unique, too, because of how flat the banks are. It's not like it's another track, but, like, I don't know how many people do, like, late model and stuff. I'm sure there are people who do, but... How was the trip? Busy. Last year, we had less to do, but it was more, like, whimsical. This year was just, like, as soon as I got there Tuesday night, we were locked in until Sunday. And then me and Cisco played V-Rally 2. We're let's playing that game pretty fucking soon, let me tell you. I did not... V-Rally 2 is an incredibly fucking good video game. And, like, has depth. Like, it's nuts. You can do Stage Rally multiplayer. And, like, take... crazy. No fun allowed problem. I mean, I get it. I understand. I was a PS1 version. Let me finish what I'm doing here. I'll extrapolate on that Sampus. There's a lot of people that are into sim racing that don't like video games or aren't into video games, and that's totally fine. Sim racing is kind of a weird in-between where it's... Call it a sim all you want. It's still a video game underneath. Like, oh, it's a service. It's accurate. It's... Shut up. Like, your cock is small. Unless you are working for iRacing marketing, shut the fuck up. I don't want to hear it. But, like, some people don't play traditional video games. They just do, like, sim racing, and when they get bored of iRacing, they go do Le Mans Ultimate. They get bored of Le Mans Ultimate, they'll go do Assetto Corsa or whatever. I get it. I totally get it. But you need to have some sort of maturity in your head to go, this isn't for me, and that's fine. And not, like, not that I give a shit about what first name bunch of numbers has to stay on Reddit. You're saying it on Reddit, which means you have an active Reddit account, and you're already more of a loser than I am. Don't fucking care at all. It's just like people have no... They're like, I don't like it, therefore bad. Man. Have you played Karting Superstars? It rules. Having more licensed tracks, more licensed cars, and having, like, a arcade-style track racing game with real stuff in it. People are going to be stoked, man. People are going to be so stoked on that. No, I bought Need for Speed 2 when I was in Boston. I'm just missing Porsche Unleashed now, I think. And then I have all the main entries up until Undercover. I think up until Undercover. Okay, I gotta pay attention to what I'm doing. Yes. I'm pleased. Vent, you joke. There's like an alarming amount of people that think that. And whenever someone says my opinion is correct, you've already lost me in an intellectual argument because that you've not noticed the fact that an opinion is something that cannot be correct. That is the definition of an opinion. It's how you feel and interpret about something. There is no such thing as the correct opinion. It's an oxymoron. It's literally in the definition of the word. So if anybody ever tells me, well, my opinion's just right, unironically, and not as a may, let's say, you've lost. You know what's funny, Reaper? I've never heard you speak, or never heard you speak enough to, like, know what your voice sounds like, and I read that in your voice. Oh, it's an elimination race. I was not... Oh, heavens. I was not paying attention. Yeah, it's either a fact or an opinion. It cannot be both. You can say your opinion is based on facts. Think pizza is a war criminal? Big if true. Oh. Somebody in this community has to be this silly little guy, man. That's all I'm saying. Not all of us can be super fast professional sim racers. One of us just has to be here. Being little and being silly. And that's me. That's my curse. My cross to bear. Shut the fuck up, Flash. Also, what's that, Reaper? Oh! Yeah. I was hoping maybe. The fact that... Okay. You're not wrong, but I don't need to hear that. What's up, Cass? I'm not reading that. You can't make me. I will say, Sean, it was a little bit sad to see names that I was able to keep up with like 2 or 3 years ago and see that they stuck with it and put in the work and they were doing great stuff in top splits. Encouraging, because I'm like, if I just do that, who's to say, you know what I mean? Like, I can't get there too. But I won't say names, but there's definitely people in top split I saw racing. I was like, damn, if I wasn't commentating, I could be here right now. Blow me. Why is he shitting? Because he knows. Oh, God, I keep forgetting. So, all I have is the idea, but I asked Chris, are we going to do like a Vortex special for Wheatland? And he said no. Next year it'll be on the calendar, but this year it will not. So I was like, okay. So I think, again, it depends on... Okay, I want that, damn. It depends on if the streamathon is still going, which in December, there's a non-zero chance it will be still going. I do have to take a week off in November. That has to happen. I planned a trip to San Diego. Fuck. But I might do a Yes to Your Motorsport style of Host-Its, where we do like 2 heats of 30 minutes in a bunch of different cars all day. So let's say at the beginning of it's like, you know the SCCA runoffs? That, but it's all Wheatland. Some of them will make sense. Obviously the Cross Kart, the Pro 2, the Pro 4, the Pro 2 Lite. Some of them will not make sense, like the Dirt Street Stock, the Legends that we raced today. Maybe we'll ask our good friends at Yes 2 for like, hey, do you guys have any cars that are fun on dirt, that drive kind of like shit, but like, okay? Because if they're not planning something, I'll just run a bunch of Host-Its that day. We do like qualifying, pre-final, and the final will be like reverse grid, maybe. Dude, Reaper works on commission. I don't pay him. I pay him in really well-worded compliments. Like, you're nice. Smile. What a loser. Well, I was like, you know what? He's like, I don't want to do them too much because spreading them out is like part of the fun. I'm like, you're right, but also it's the first track we've gotten in years. I feel like if you did like, hey, this is like just for fun, non-point scoring Vortex, just to like drive the new track, people would show up. Or Vorex, maybe. Which is the non-team one. Oh, yeah, and at the end of all these hosteds, it will be like a multi-class 2-hour race. So basically, we'll do like, it'll be like 8 hours of racing, if I time it right. And then at the end of the 8 hours, it'll be like a optional team, like 2 or 3 hour endurance. I just hope the cross kart's fun, man. I'm really looking forward to the cross kart. Having a new track's dope, but having something that actually makes sense at a rookie level that can race both dirt road, like short course tracks and rallycross tracks and look like it belongs on both. I really, in my heart of hearts, I believe this will fix the rookie sucks so nobody wants to drive problem. So a lot of people who watch like events go try to run dirt road and then get into rookies where nobody takes it seriously, get wrecked out 8 times and go, yeah, I'll never do that again. Like, it's really hard to try and ship people into leagues immediately. Which is why S2 rules, because it's like you can race with people like Sean, but the pressure's off. So you learn from the big dogs, but also it's not that serious. Man, as somebody who's been racing GT4, I've been jonesing for the Mustang. I'm not like a huge Ford person per se, but I've heard them in real life. They're... As soon as someone puts out the James Dean livery for it, it's game over, ladies and gentlemen. Complete the Unleash goal of one Driftmaster. Use the type Heavy Duty. Use the skill of Maximum Grip. All right, we got 4 Driftmasters, though. So next time I get it... Oh, there's one right here, right? Oh, I need to use Heavy Duty anyway. Okay. Shut up, cats. Shut up, compliment. A little too unserious. Hey, man, it's better than the opposite. Remember when S2 was a little bit too serious? Good times. Good times. Good times. Not good times. Not the best times. Oh, it's a heavy duty? Oh, no, it's just, like, not taking the filter for some reason. Okay, so I only have that one. I don't want to use a fucking monster truck. That car is Satan. No, it's a Vert or whatever. I don't know. I don't speak Italian. This would also be funny. I think I'm going to go with the bus. This would also make sense. I think I'm going to go with the bus. The tank would also be hilarious, but... Wait. I like the no speed stat, though. Having a 0 speed stat seems like it might actually play into our hand. I'll be using the bus. Tank, I'll use the tank at some point for the joke. He's buzzing. Increases the power of the boost, but decreases acceleration. I don't need any of these. That would just be wasted. I'm just using this to get that. Alright, so I need 2 more. Alright, I think that's a good build. I don't think it matters too much, but we'll find out. What's the challenge? Use the skill. Oh shit. Use the skill. I think I am. I am. Okay. I'd be really mad if I did this whole kit and caboodle and it was for absolutely nothing. Oh, cool. It's not a lap-based race. I hate that. I'm about to bust. The handling is interesting. Oh yeah, for my Sim Gaming Expo enjoyers, I'm actually going to be competing in something. Apparently we're doing something for Creator Series. I'll believe it when I see it. I haven't heard anything yet. But I will be doing sim drifting for the first time competitively since Hot Pit Auto Fest, which was like 1 round of fun. I'm scared, but we're doing Drift Limbo on Saturday, and then there's a top 8 or a top 16 or something on Sunday.
Holy shit!
Thank you. You pay for my Jersey mics. Thank you, Flamingo. Appreciate it, man. Where the fuck? Oh, I see. Oh. Oh, that's so... Oh! That was sick. I love Toopin. Big fan of Toopin. We're Costco, guys. Oh, oh. I broke it, did my nose. I meant to go to one cast when I was down there last week, but it just never materialized. I checked. There's one within like Uber delivering distance of my hotel. How do I top my sub? Mike's way no onions. Also, haha, sex. Got it. Type of stuff. I have anxiety, so whenever I book the hotel, I check to see what the food options were around it. It's I guess you could say a stunt run. But yeah, like, I didn't want to get a hotel that was in the middle of nowhere and like not close to food on a map. It's south of the convention center. There's a Costco on the other side. Yeah, I don't operate like that. I need to know the plan before we go. I very much hate planning things like, oh, you know, we'll figure it out. There's things I'm okay with. Oh, we'll figure it out with. Dinner plans. Who drives in the morning? How are we getting there? where we're staying and how we're getting there is not a we'll figure it out. No, we're figuring it out. We were going to figure it out immediately, actually. And, like, I checked to see how far away it was from the airport and stuff like that, like how much an Uber was going to cost. I hate getting surprises on trips. Financial surprises. I can't believe John's Mr. Chicago's here. Phil. But yeah, Kami, this is the, like, you need to do a drift race or a drift thing with a heavy duty. I should have went for the loop. A lot's happening. It's only 6 o'clock, dude. Damn. Yeah, literally, I'm just gonna go where you tell me to go. I'm having Costco hot dogs for breakfast, and then after that, I don't know what I'm doing. Especially Friday, by like noon, I'm gonna be a walking corpse. I'm traveling from another country, another side of the country, on minimal sleep. I will not be a happy bunny Friday morning or Friday afternoon. There's a fancy McDonald's. Oh, interesting. Canadian, that's a stretch. Hey man, border don't lie, okay? Border's a border's a border. They started production on my stickers today, too. So that gives me a little bit more faith that they're going to be delivered before the expo. I'm getting them shipped to the house that I'm staying at the night before I go. Last time I did this, they were there early. Whip ass. The Hot Boys one is Davin. The Aero one obviously is the ones that I had before. It's like the one you could see on the mic. It's the exact same size. And then the God is Good Dale I thought was really funny. I will be giving, if I have any left, I'll be giving them away during the streamathon. If I have to do another order, I'll do another order. I don't care. I went with Sticker App Flash, just because I got them done with them before. They're relatively inexpensive, good quality, ship fast, and in my experience will, like, survive on the back window of a car. I think during the streamathon, I'm going to give away some stickers, see how much it costs, and then that way I can see how much it would cost to sell. If that makes sense, you know what I mean? So like, okay, realistically, it costs me this much to get them printed. It's going to cost about this much, like worst case scenario, to ship. So it'll cost me, let's say, like this much per sticker. And so if I sell them for that much, I mark it up by like 20%. Blah, 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 blah. But it'll be like a soft release. So if somebody from like Oregon or something or out of the US buys one, I can kind of know what I'm getting into before I can do it. Yep, shipping to US and Canada. A soft release earlier today. Thank you, Sean. Just because you're an adult doesn't mean you have to act like one. God, The joke is actually his commish price, you know? Jeez. Come on, Stream Deck.